Hi guys, I'm back with my another video on Python. So as I had told you, right, so in my first tutorial I was introducing you to Python. So I had shown you the basics like the variables and the assignments of variables and the multiple assignments and some very basic on how to accept value from user. Okay, so this is the continuation of that. Today we'll talk about some other variables in Python. So there are like strings, then we'll see list, then we'll see tuple, okay, and then we'll see dictionary in Python. Okay, so we'll go one by one. Okay, so that time I was showing you in the programming on directly on the interpreter, where I was going to this interpreter and I was typing. So in this tutorial, let's actually create a program and then then run it using the script itself. Okay, so yeah, so let's do it. Okay, so let's create a very basic program. First program. So basically we should give an extension called .py for the Python programs, which is not really important, not really necessary if only the interpreter is enough, but just to remember, just to recognize it, we should give it an extension called .py. Okay, so the first line will always be the Python interpreter. Okay, UASR bin Python. Okay, if you don't know, right, what I have to type, where is the interpreter, what I should give. Okay, so you should do like this, just do which Python, you should be able to know. Okay, so this is user bin Python, so you have to use this interpreter. Okay, fine, so we are back here. Fine, so now I'll type the same thing which I did there, print hello world. So let's try to run it from here. Okay, the same thing, we have to give the executable permission to the program, so you can run it from like this, as simple like a shell script. Okay, what is it? There is some error, let's see. Okay, I see the print interpreter here, which is always like this. That is a format of the interpreter. Okay, fine, so if you run it will show you the hello world. Okay, so this is another way of programming. So you should write a script, whatever command you want to run, you put it into a script and you can execute it using this. Okay, I think you can also run it like this also, using the Python and the file name. Okay, fine, so let's go with the variables. Okay, so I'll talk about the strings first. Okay, so let's define a string called string1 equal to Shankar. Okay, fine, so if I print the string, it should print the whole string. Fine, str1 is not defined, I'm sorry, str1. okay, so this will print the string. Okay, if I want to print the first character of the string, I should print str10. Okay, I'm sure this will print the first character of the string. Okay, if I want to print the second character, if I want to print the if you want to print the third character, so it will be 0 1 2. The first character is pointed by 0, the third character will be pointed by 2, and then :5. So it will print from third character to the fifth character. So my output should be third character, which is A, and then A and K. Okay, let's see, I'm sorry, yeah, here it is R. Okay, so it should print A and K as expected. Okay, so now I want to print from third character to the last. So you should try like this, 2 colon, so it will print from third character to the last. Okay, fine. If I want to print the same string one more time, so you can directly give str1 and 2, so it will print the string twice. Let's see. Yeah, so it is printing the string twice. So as I told you, Python is very user friendly. It is human readable, so you can see the syntax are very straightforward. Anyone can understand by just reading that string into 2, it will print the string twice. Okay, and let's try to concatenate something. So if I want to print something, so str1 is the string name. I want to concatenate into it is my name. Okay, so it will print the string plus it will add this extra string to it and it should print it. So this is about string, guys. Let's go to the next. Okay, let's talk about tuple. I'm sorry, tuple is next. We'll talk about list. Okay, list1 dot py. Okay, give it interpreter as usual to user bin Python. Okay, so list is nothing but a collection of different kinds of data in a sequence. Okay, so let's call it a list1 equal to, so it is defined like this. Anything you can give a number, you can take a string, you can take a double value, you can take another integer. Okay, so like this you can define. Okay, so these all are the parts of the string. Okay, right. So this is one list. If you want to print the entire list, you have to print the list1. So again, let's not waste time in this. Okay, list1, it will print the entire list. If you want to print the first value of the list1 0, it will print the first value of the list. If you want to print the third value of the list to fourth, 2 will point to the third. So from third, if you want to print to 3, which is third value, let's see what it is printing. Okay, so it is printing only one value. See, I told you, right, 2 points to third, and I'm giving the last range also 3, so it will only print the third value. You should be very careful here. 0 is pointing to the first value of the list, so 2 is pointing to the third value of the list. So here, if you may be confused that 3 will point to the fourth value of the list, so it should print it should print third value to fourth value, but no, it will print from third value to third value only. If you make it here like 4, so it will now print from third to fourth value. You can see that. So this is how it is similar to the paradigm is same as string. Okay, so I'll not waste time in this. Okay, so then similarly, if you want to print the list twice, list1 into 2, right? Fine. So it is printing the list twice. You see, right here, there is no the space is not important. You can give space, no space, but in Linux the space is also considered. If you are not giving proper space, that will also be considered as syntax error. So that's why the Python syntax are very simple. Okay, so fine. Let's go further, and now we'll add some values to the list. Okay, list1. So list1 dot 0 equal to, let's add something, first thing into the list. I'm adding the list. Okay, I'm adding the one value to the list. Let's print it. What is happening? List1. So I am inserting one value to the list. equal to first at the zeroth, which is first position. Okay, so see, the first is inserted at the first position. Okay, now you see it is overwriting the current value which was there as 1. Now previously it was 1, so it became first. Okay, so this is how you can insert a value if you want. Let's say if I want to list 1, so if I want to 0 1 2 3, if I want to add at the fourth position, let's see if I can add it or not at the last position. Okay, print. Okay, so print list 1. Let's see what is happening. I'm adding one value at the end. So you see it is saying list index out of range, so we can only give as long as the values are there. So 0 1 2 3 we can only insert till the third position, and it will override the value which is there. So this is all about list. Okay, so we'll go further in my next video. I'll talk about the tuple and the dictionaries. Okay, so that's all guys. Thanks for watching.